Good morning, everybody. My name is Melissa Fisher. I am student B for the condition presentation. And the condition that Stephanie and I picked is the neurocognitive dementia. This is the citation of the article that I overviewed. And the article title is Living Better with Dementia, Strengths-Based Social Work Practice and Dementia Care. This article reviews the chronic illness of dementia, and the author gives some important information, such as facts that 35 million people are affected by cognitive impairment, which would be dementia, Alzheimer's, things of that nature. The impairment can include a loss of a loved one, loss of self, loss of physical and cognitive capacity, and even loss of a home when a loved one needs to be placed in a facility for care. So if the family members are no longer to care for an individual and the individual needs to be moved, that can create an environment of loss. Discussion in the article goes on to tell us that dementia affects cognition, memory, speech, ability, decision-making, and interpretation of events. People who suffer can have depression, delusions, be agitated, and they may not be able to care for themselves. And that's what I was talking about earlier, when a person needs to be moved into a facility, such as a memory care unit. These points are important to discuss. 70% of all the people affected by this condition are cared for by family. So it is considered a family condition. And those who are affected can lead a full life. Go back to that summary there. The first way to lead that full life is for the families to look at the glass being half full, not half empty. Families who encounter so much loss need to look for some positives in a situation. And some of the ways that are discussed in the article that can be done are by sharing family moments, not only the memories, but feelings and not just thoughts, and focusing on what remains in the life with a person who has dementia, not what is lost for this person. And we talked about sometimes people, taking old photo albums to look at the memories so that actually lives on through the person. The article goes on to let us know that social workers can maximize the effectiveness by working with the family, not just the individual who is impaired. We also, as social workers, should focus on the quality of life rather than the reduction of a symptom. A strengths-based perspective should be adopted. The social worker can practice self-disclosure if they have personal knowledge of the illness. It is important to educate clients to help them nurture the ability to stay in today. When positivity is present, hope can remain and be restored. So this just goes on to explain some of the the ways that new evidence is showing that it's important to work with the family, not just the person who's affected. I was able to find 5 different national web resources. The first is the Dementia Organization. The second is the National Alzheimer's Organization. The third would be Mayo Clinic, and they have a lot of good medical information here for this disorder. And then the National Alzheimer's and Dementia Resource Center. And then finally the NASW website, because they do have a section for clinicians who are working with here the aging population. So hopefully this gives you a good overview of the article that I critiqued, and looking forward to any comments or questions that you may have. Thank you.